I'm videotaping. See? Give me your words and where you're from. Where you from? Chicago, Illinois. Name and where you're from?
Probably from Kansas City and Jackson, Mississippi.
Jackson, Mississippi. Jason Davis.
And then a fundraiser. Right after that, we're going to go to Furman now.
You can't hear me, just tell me to speak up a little louder. The mic is, yeah, the mic is as loud as the mic is. All right, how's everybody doing this evening? Woo! Banquet here in Nashville for our McFarland family reunion. I am Kimberly McFarland Hines. I am here to introduce our MC for this evening. So let me give you a little background information on the gentleman that will be emceeing this evening. Some of you all have already met him yesterday. Justin McFarland is the morning anchor on Fox 17 News this morning here in Nashville, Tennessee, which runs 4 a.m. to 9 a.m. Monday through Friday. Justin started his journalism career as a sports reporter for the Tennessean Tribune. He has also worked for several radio stations and even continues to host talk show radio that airs in Huntsville, Alabama. Justin is a 4-time Emmy Award nominee and a 1-time winner. He also is the recipient of the Nashville chapter of the National Association Black Journalists Outstanding Journalist of the Year Award. So without further ado, my brother, Justin McFarland.
Thank you so much. I know the microphone is going to be a bit of a challenge. Every microphone tends to have a sweet spot. That's what they teach us in journalism school, that you just find wherever the sweet spot is on the mic and normally make it work. But, you know, we'll try our best. And we'll eat it here a little bit. As they say, you'll eat the mic. Try to find the spot here. Can everybody hear me now? We're doing a little bit better here. We're trying. You guys good over here? How about over here? Everybody good? More importantly, is everyone ready to have a good time tonight? We're not here to listen to me. We're here to talk and celebrate and have fun as a family. That's exactly what we're trying to do here this evening. So, enough about me and my career. I appreciate that. But we do want to take the time to talk about our theme tonight, which is Laces, Legacy, and Love. The laces are for the sneaker banquet, which is the theme for tonight. I see so many people dressed so elegantly and then got the sneakers on the bottom here, which is great. My friend right here, you are doing that, my friend. You're doing it now because you got all the elegance here, then down below the sneakers with the glam. You know, this is a good example here, so I'm giving the props here. But that is, of course, the theme of the evening. But of course, it's more than the sneakers and the legacy, the laces, but about legacy and love here as well. So that is fantastic. Everyone want to point to what the laces really mean here. They're a symbol of connection. Just as laces hold things together like shoes or garments, they represent the ties that bind the family, shared history, bloodlines, and traditions. I will admit that one of the cool things I've experienced here over the last couple of days is meeting so many people with the last name McFarland.
Yes.
You know, normally I'm the only person that I've met, or a couple people here and there with the last name McFarland. But to hear someone say, "Yes, my name is Barbara McFarland, and I'm from Los Angeles," I'm like, wow, that is something I didn't think I would hear ever in my life. But that's been fantastic to hear all weekend long, and I appreciate it so very much. The legacy, honoring the past, acknowledging ancestors, family traditions, stories, foundations laid by those who came before us. And that is the other cool thing about this weekend, is learning about not just the different regions where the McFarlands are, but also where we came from to begin with, and the humble beginnings that we had here in this country, and how we continue to thrive and move on to this very moment. And of course, the love at the core of it all, emphasizing that the heart of every family is love. Unconditional, enduring, and supportive. And I will say I have felt the love in this room. I have felt the love over the last couple of days, and that is something else that I think we all share and really do appreciate. So, let's talk about your host family here. I recognize all these lovely people up here. I want to begin with my mother and my father. Now, listen, those are these two people over here, Gil and Rosalind McFarland. Gil, George is my father, right over here. He and my mother have put in the lion's share of the work to make this thing come together. Of course, my sisters and my in-laws have also done a fair amount of work, but really, I'm not going to kid anybody. George and Rosalind McFarland, I'm going to stop right now. If everyone can give them a hand clap. They have worked worked tirelessly to put this all together. Next people there are my youngest sister and my in-law, Kimberly and Donnell Hines, who are here.
I'm here.
Buzzing around. Oh, yes, you're in the back. I was going to say, wait a minute. They're in the back, so we appreciate her. My part owner of UCCS, of course, that's my father's business, Unemployment Cost Control Services. If you're looking at UCCS, that's a business that my father started
26 years.
26 years ago now. Had to pause to think myself. I said, it's kind of close to 30. Okay. 26 years. The other folks that you see up here are Meredith and Luke McKinney of White House, Tennessee. I just saw my brother-in-law come in. Meredith and some of her ventures coming up here, but Meredith works for the main office. Now, listen, I can sit up here and talk a little while, but Metro Schools, she works for the public school system here in Nashville, but she's not in the school. She works at the downtown office. She works in the administration office. So she's what we call central office here, which is a high achievement to get to, trust me. And then myself, Justin, and my lovely wife, Hadia, who's right here. And of course, yes, I'm the Fox 17 news anchor, which we talked about, so that's fantastic. All right. Let's talk about some other folks here. This is our total family, and we welcome you here to Nashville for the McFarland banquet here. And we want you to enjoy yourself this evening. And yeah, the food is coming, and we're going to have games. And I want to point out as well, we have a photo booth back over here in the corner. So once we get everything moving, you see my friend over there waving her arm. Okay. She'll get you set to go. She's got props and all kinds of fun. So you can go over there and take part in that at the photo booth here. So that's going to be good. So we want you to do just that and enjoy yourself. Also, the next generation of McFarlands, the kids and the grandkids, I can name all these wonderful people, but I see her. She's up there. It's my niece, Asia. She's up there. I think she saw herself. She wanted to make herself known, so she's up there. And one thing that's been really cool, I've seen so many. Our family is beautiful.
Yes, yes.
I have seen so many adorable here. And that's just so wonderful and warms my heart to see. Really appreciate that. So, Family Reunion 2025, a reminder, we do have a sneaker ball contest, okay? So, look around, see what you see. If you like what you see, you can go to the back, right over here. And I'm show and tell. I was a reporter in this field for many years, so I like to go back and touch things. So you can come back here and grab a ballot. And and write it down here and put it in the box, okay? So if you like what you see, we have both a male and female category for favorite sneakers, okay? So during the course of the evening, if you see something you like, come back here, write it down, put it in the box here, and we'll get it tallied. And of course, the person at the end of the night will win a prize. We got the prizes up here, so look forward to doing that. So you don't have to get up there right now. Just know I'll remind you later. Get up there and make sure that you vote for the sneaker ball. All right, time to do an icebreaker. One of these things about these banquets is, we can easily sit up here and talk all night. But we don't want to do that. We want to get people involved with some of the things happening here and get you active. So, we're going to play a little bit of a game here. And the game is this. Everybody at their table has got pens and a piece of paper. You'll see them there, or several pieces of paper. And we're going to play a family game of bingo, okay? So, grab the pens and paper there, should be at your table. Want to write the person's name at the top there, and the first person to fill in all the boxes there, just say bingo. We're taking the first 3 winners. Now, we're not going to do this all night. We've got a timer up here, and we're going to do this over the course of 4 minutes. I'm going to start the timer. Wait a minute, what's going on?
So it's not talking.
All right, everyone. 3 winners, everybody. We're only going to do 3 winners. So the first 3 people just yell out bingo, and the timer is starting. Right now. So get up and get moving. You want to get up and get moving. If you don't see anybody at your table that matches the description, find somebody else at another table that may. So the idea is you don't have to stay at your own table. We're doing the countdown, so the first 3 people here, so first 3 people, y'all do me over.